What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we have Dan. He's playing Labyrinth. You know, the Labyrinth deck was very popular at the regionals there. And on the right side here, we have Angus playing Sky Striker. You know, he's been popular for this deck for a very long time. Engage is now at 2. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And let me know down in the comment section below what control deck do you think is going to win this matchup, and what other matchups you guys want to see down in the comment section below. And yeah. They are currently in slow motion. We are going to see the Sky Striker deck's going to be going first here, and we're going to speed it up in just 1 second, but here we go. I'm going to start off with an activating of the Upstart Goblin, giving the Labyrinth player 1,000 life points, setting a card, and passing. This is not at all like Sky Striker, but they do have one Spell Engrave. Here, Dan's like, oh no, no way. But, you know, chances are, if they are bricking on cards, they're going to have lots of hand traps in the hand. They're going to activate the Clock here. And they're going to activate the Chandelier, discarding the Veiler as well. You know, not going to be the most useful card in this matchup for sure. I guess you can hit cards like Kagari and stuff like that, but they're going to be seeing them set a big welcome Labyrinth here. They will be able to activate it this turn because the Clock was activated there. You'll be able to activate some traps on your opponent's turn. You turn 0, and it's not even your turn. Is very nice, regardless if it's your turn or not, being able to set and activate. As we're going to see the lady here going to be summoning it herself out in defense position because a Labyrinth card was activated. We're going to see a big welcome Labyrinth be activated, getting hit with Ash, and they're going to be drawing for turn here. You know, trying to do all that in the end phase there. Here they're going to go standby main. Looks like it's all going to be good. We do see an Extravagance here, so maybe they're going to activate the Extravagance. Hope they don't get ashed there. I don't know what the trap card is, but if they have something they could potentially activate in standby phase. We're going to be seeing Extravagance here. You know, they're going to be banishing, I believe it's going to be 6. They don't care that much about their extra deck. We do see 6. And then letting them draw 2 cards. We see an Ash and a Storvy Torvy. And then they're going to activate a Veiler here on the lady. Probably trying to, you know, activate one of their cards. Then we're going to see a Clock being activated here. And then we're seeing a Storvy discard another one to activate its effects. Set a trap card, which we'll be able to activate this turn. They're going to be setting a Welcome Labyrinth there. And so they've run through 2 cards so far. And then we're going to be seeing the Clock added back to hand. They're going to activate, or they're going to reset the big welcome here. And then on flip up, there can only be 1. So that is a card to think about for sure. I'm not sure that this is going to be able to resolve correctly. Yeah, it can't resolve because there's no fiends. I mean, they can't summon a fiend. So they won't be able to resolve the big welcome Labyrinth. It will resolve without effect. And they're simply going to pass turn on that, not even turning into attack position attacking. We're going to be seeing a Terraform be activated, and they're going to choose to Ash that. And then activate Triple Tactics Thrust here. And they already know the hand, so they're definitely not going to rip the hand. They're going to draw 2. Hopefully they draw a card that is playable there. You know, we do have the 3 spells engraved now as well. So we're going to see a multi-roll being activated. They're going to be normal summoning out the Sky Striker's Ray here. That is a card that can be played. I'm pretty sure this is Sky Striker's game here. You know, being able to tag out, you know, they won't be able to go into their extra machines, but he can just poke with Hayate over and over again if needed. We're going to see Hayate here going to be going battle phase and attacking over the monster there, or attacking them directly, I guess. And they'll be able to send a card. They're going to activate the big welcome on the effect to bounce back the whatever his name, the Hayate, and that's going to trigger Ray, summon herself out, and then they're going to simply link away into a Shizuku here. Shizuku is going to be able to activate during the end. Well, they're going to set one card. Then Shizuku during the end phase is going to activate here. They're going to check the graveyard. You know, he added back one of the Labyrinth monsters. Reading the lady there, I'm not too sure what they're going to be choosing to add here. The Widow Anchor, I guess that's a good option here. They can also target during the end phase to be able to reset. That's what they are going to be doing here. They're going to target to negate, and then it's going to be able to reset itself. And we're going to be seeing here them activate it, trying to prevent it able to bounce back to its hand. But I don't know what they can really do with there can only be one on the field. That card is quite a big problem for the deck. We're going to see a big think here. I know they did see a phone call being made, but I don't really know what they can do. They can switch to attack position and start attacking, but it's not going to do them very much. They're going to activate the big welcome here, being able to banish to be able to bounce back the Tikaboo. So we will be able to activate, some effects now. But we have two big welcomes already banished here. Which is quite brutal. We're going to see the Ku Clock being activated here. Then activate the Chandelier, discarding another lady to put, I believe that was the virus card, I think. And then we're going to be seeing the Ku Clock adding itself back. Here we're seeing him telling him the unit should move it into a zone that is not occupied by a face down. The lady on the field is currently impermed regardless, so you wouldn't really make a difference. In the debating on activating the story effect to summon itself out, we're going to see Welcome Labyrinth. Okay, so it was a Welcome Labyrinth there. I was like, there's no way they're setting a virus card. Let's summon out Ariana. Ariana's going to be able to activate her effect here. And search for potentially you probably search for another lady, right? I guess unless they're on two ladies, and that one's in the graveyard. Like you have Storvy Torvy access, gonna add back. You have your Ku Clock. I mean, adding another copy of itself. I didn't know it could do that. Oh, it can't. Okay, that makes sense. There's no way. We're going to be seeing them add a Storvy. Really, they have all of them in rotation now, so it doesn't really matter. They have two Storvies in graveyard there. So we're going to be seeing a lot of recursion. Pretty much every turn they'll be able to add back one. Take a second to read Shizuku here. It makes me dumbfounded every time someone has to read one of the Sky Striker cards, as if, like, especially their monsters. We're going to see Lady turn to the attack position finally, and they're going to look at the extra deck. I don't think there's any monsters they can make here. They really have to have access to non-engine, and that's kind of seems to be the problem here. They're attempt to go battle phase. They're going to activate the linkage here. And they're going to be tagging out the Shizuku for a Kaina. Kaina will be able to activate its effects, making the lady not being able to attack there. And we're going to see the Ariana attack into the Kaina. Then we're going to be summoning out the Sky Striker Ray. And we're going to be normal summoning out a Stovey here. And they can make this into the Chaos Angela, which is a crazy card. Chaos Angel able to banish the Ray, I believe. Choosing to banish the multi-roll instead is kind of wild. But they could link away into the copy of the link to and then bring it back to banish the Ray as well. I just feel like you just have to get rid of that Ray. But we're just going to see a pass there, which is so wild to me. Oh, it's not a pass. Okay, so I started thinking here. They're going to simply pass on that. They're going to activate the Ray here. Going to be summoning out the Shizuku. Shizuku is going to be able to activate its effect, searching, engage. So now we will be getting the draw and search here. And then we can draw for turn as well. We're going to activate engage. We know their opponent does not have an Ash Blossom in the hand. So they'll be able to search here. And Sky Striker is now off to the races, searching for another copy of Multi-Roll. And then drawing a card as well. I think we saw a Veiler there. Then we're going to go for a Kagari. Kagari is going to be able to add back the Widow Anchor. I believe that Widow Anchor is supposed to be banished, though. Unless we already banished the copy that we were supposed to banish. We're going to be seeing the Widow Anchor steal the Chaos Angel. Enter battle phase, Kagari is going to attack into the Ariana. And then we'll see the Chaos Angel is going to attack directly there. They're linked to away, most likely into a Zeke. And then we're going to be seeing them go into the Shizuku here. Or they could have also activated the multi-roll send the Chaos Angel to prevent the Shizuku there. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a scoop there, and they drew another Tikaboo. They're like, yeah, this was over. And yeah, moving on to the game 2 here. I'm kind of surprised that Labyrnth wasn't able to take that. You know, we did see a little bit of a control issue on both sides of the board there. But Sky Striker was able to take it in the finals, it seems. Do you guys like how Sky Striker performing? Do you think it needs more cards? I know the Azalea card is very nice. It's not as nice in Sky Striker as it did in other decks. You know, being a very generic light or dark card. But I think that like they need other cards like that. Those support cards. As much as I dislike Sky Striker, playing against it, you know, they do deserve some better cards. Like we keep seeing like Alterion and all the maids. Like those cards are bad. We need some actually good support. We need some cards that help out. We need some more Sky Striker Ace cards. You know, I don't think we don't need no Hamp. We need some like really good stuff. And for Labyrinth, we don't need any more Labyrinth support. I think there's going to be 2 more Labyrinth cards at least coming out. You know, we saw it with a big welcome. There's a little bit of a spoiler with those 2 shadowy figurines there. We haven't figured out who they are yet. I really like when decks give us a kind of lore card. It makes it look forward and looks fun. And you want to be playing a card game and being also looking at the cards as well because it is, you know, beautiful art. But diving into game 2 here, we're going to be seeing Labyrnth potentially go first. Do they play Heavy Floodgates? There's no way they made their opponent go first here. They did. Wow. We're going to be seeing an Engage being activated here. I guess Sky Striker isn't the best deck. Going first doesn't really set up anything, but you know. Is there a chance that your opponent thinks they're not going to be going first and they side out? They side out Tikaboos and stuff like that, or I wouldn't really risk it, to be honest. You're going to see Link Gauge being activated here. Going for the Kagari. Kagari is going to add back the Engage. Was that double Engage in Graveyard there? Or no, that's a Forbidden Drop. It's okay. And then we're going to activate the engage, searching for the Widow Anchor. Then we're going to be linking away for most likely a Shizuku here. They're going to be able to set the Widow Anchor as well as another face down. And then they're going to be able to leave one card in hand. And Shizuku is going to be able to add, as well as Multi-Roll is going to be able to set the linkage as well as the engage there. We're searching for another engage as well. Both the OG rarities though. Here you're going to see end phase Chandelier is going to activate. Discarding itself and another copy of itself. And setting the big welcome Labyrinth. Then they're going to activate the effect of Druisworm here, banishing the Chandelier to summon itself out, and just passing on this. There was no Ray in their graveyard to banish. I don't really know what Druisworm's really accomplishing here. I know maybe they have an Ariana in their hand. They're trying to go for a Chaos Angel line. We're going to see the Extravagance start off here. Banishing 6, drawing 2 cards. We see another copy of Extrav. That is rough. We're going to see a set 1 here. And they're going to activate the Big Welcome. Big Welcome resolve here. And do they summon Ariana? I feel like potentially they do. Search for Lady. No, they're going to just summon out Lady right here. And then we're going to be bouncing the Druisworm back to the hand here. So maybe that was the point of, doing that so that they have the Druisworm once again. We're going to see the Chandelier added back to the hand. They're going to set 1 card and set another card here. And then typical battle phase, attacking into the Shizuku there. They're going to activate Forbidden Droplets here, sending the Shark Cannon. And then it's going to be destroying the Lady. We'll take some damage there. We're going to be seeing them activate the Chandelier once again. Discarding that second copy of Extravagance. And that's going to be setting a Welcome Labyrinth. But they're already running out of resources. Like, we're going to be seeing, like, Sky Striker, they have so much. They have double engage in their next turn. Summoning another Shizuku here, which is going to be able to add again during the end phase. So that's already a +4 right here. During the next turn, I guess, if you want to count this. Like, being able to search for, I think that's Shark Cannon, yeah. And I don't really know how Shark Cannon got sets, but the linkage is banished. I'm not too sure I got set, to be honest, but Shizuku definitely does not set the card. We're going to be seeing Dogmatic Punishment being activated here. And it's going to resolve. Sending Entis. And that will be able to pop the multi-roll. Okay. We're getting rid of a card that continuously does advantage. Makes sense to me. They could have also popped the engage that they can assume that was set, because they're supposed to know. I'm not really sure where that Shark Cannon was set there, but here we're going to be seeing Lady going to be summoned off of the Welcome Labyrinth here. Unless I just set it and pass, but they have engaged. Like, there's no reason to do that unless they're trying to play around that Bestial. Make them use it. They have 2 engaged. Like, they can just search for whatever they want to search for. We're We're going to see Big Welcome activate here, setting and then bouncing back because they control a level 8 Fiend. And I believe if it gets bounced back, it gets banished. They're going to activate the Shark Cannon here. And that will be able to steal or banish itself. I'm not even sure. They're going to chain the Deck Devastation, or EEV, attributing the lady there, and they're able to see the hand. And they're getting rid of... Oh, they have Hamp. Wow. So they're getting rid of both those engages. And they're going to somehow just have a lady on the field. Yeah, this is going to be quite unfortunate. They're going to just pass turn on this. And they have to keep the lady. This is very rough here for the... This is the powerful Labyrinth. Like Labyrinth without any deck devastation virus or anything like that is just not the greatest. I do think that those virus cards should be banned. You know, we don't really need that. We're going to be seeing them banish the Entis to summon out the Bestial here. Drawing for turn. Do they have another Big Welcome? We see a Tears of the Underroot here. Going to be swapping. I actually don't know if this is allowed to be swapped because it says send a card to your grave or to the graveyard and then switch positions. Then we're going to be seeing Welcome Labyrinth reset itself, which I want to mention doesn't banish itself and leaves the field. That's crazy. Welcome Labyrinth is a crazy card. We're going to be seeing the Jerusalem going to be attacking directly here. And then simply just pass turn on this. They're going to draw for turn. It is an Upstart Growl. It's going to go to graveyard because it is a spell card. You know, 2 more draws, unfortunately. And then we're going to be seeing a Welcome Labyrinth being activated here. Summoning out potentially Lovely from the deck. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Lovely here. And Lovely will be able to discard the card from hand. And then we're going to see that they're going to scoop it up going into game 3 here. I didn't think that Labyrinth would ever choose to go second, but I guess when you're playing against a deck like Striker, you can't really assume that you're going to be, setting up these big boards and that, Labyrinth will be able to chew down them. At the same time, if you're a Labyrinth player and you're able to just set up like any of the virus cards, it's essentially just GG for Striker. All their like board breaker cards or their cards that are siding in are spell cards as well. So I really think that maybe that wasn't the option there. It worked out for him, which I'm glad, but I don't know if I would personally do that. It seems a pretty risky. I guess you don't lose to like Lightning Storm and stuff like that, but diving into game 3 here, Sky Striker's going to be choosing who's going to go first. And this is where, like, if I was a Labyrinth player, I'd be like, oh no. Because, like, we just witnessed what happened when them going first. Are they going to make me go first? And then I'm going to be hit with all these hand traps or these, like, cards. And they did. They made their opponent go first here. So Labyrinth's going to be going first after winning the last match. We used the exact same strategy here. We're going to be seeing a normal summon of the Ariana activates effect, searching for the lady here. Will we see the punishment? We're going to activate the Coup Clock, chain the lady, summoning herself out, and do we have the possibility of we're going to be setting the Welcome Labyrinth here, or Big Welcome, activating Big Welcome, probably something like a Stovey, and we're going to be seeing the lady going to be setting the copy of the virus there. So he kept it in as well, hoping that his opponent didn't keep it in and letting not having that screen. But it looks like Labyrinth was prepared, keeping it in regardless. And they're going to activate the effect, or they're not going to activate the effect just yet. but we're going to be seeing Big Welcome going to be bouncing back the Ariana, and then Lovely's going to be able to pop a card in the hand. And there's zero way. We see it with a monster card smashed down here. Dan looks at the camera because we did it. And they're going to pass. During the draw phase here, they're going to activate the deck, or the virus card. And they're going to be able to chain the effect of the Lovely here. And they will be popping 2 cards. I feel like you definitely keep Lovely on the field. And just get rid of the lady. We see a rose, so they will have a chance to be able to make this. If we don't have a way to get rid of this rose here, they're going to activate, bouncing it back. And then he just goes, oh, you're done. But yeah, no, it's pretty much Guinea game right there. They don't have anything. They should have kept Lovely onto the field so they could have shredded one of their cards in the hand, leaving them essentially to nothing. We're going to be seeing normal summon of Ariana, lady turning into attack position here. That's going to be able to search potentially for another lady. A lady summon, searching for the chandelier here. Not quite sure why. If they have a way to get Lovely back onto the field, I think this is going to be game regardless. We're going to see the Welcome Labyrinth being activated here. Lady will be chained, being able to set any normal spell card, or normal trap card. We're going to see them set the big Welcome Labyrinth. And then Welcome Labyrinth will be summoning out from the deck a copy of Stovey here. This isn't game just yet. We do have the Chandelier in hand, so we could activate the effect. Discard. They're going to link away, or they're synchro away into the Chaos Angel here. For some hefty damage. And they can activate. Is that a Magnemite? They're going to be normal summoning. Yeah, they already normal summoned, so they can't. They're going to activate the effect of Chandelier here. Discarding itself, and that's a Gamma Seal. Okay. That's a way to give them a monster in their main monster zone. Setting the big Welcome Labyrinth, I believe it was. So it's 2 big welcomes they have on the field currently. They have no way of activating it. We do see a Magnemite there, banishing the Chandelier, and this is 100% a way to game. We're going to be seeing game here for sure. They're going to be going into a second copy of. Are they going to go for the Asa here? Why Asa? For Fenrir, maybe? And they're going to be seeing them be able to. Oh, it's Muckracker. My bad. It's not Asa. It's Muckracker. So they're going to be summoning out the Lovely here. And then they're going to be. They're going to be able to reset out the virus here. And then they can attack. I think it's like 65 plus whatever Muckracker is, 15 or 14. Leaving them down super close. We're going to draw for turn, and it's going to be an Ash Blossom. So they will get to keep the card. They're going to normal summon the Rose here. And then they forgot about the Magnemite. So we're going to be searching for the Druid Worm there. They're going to read the Rose. Make sure it doesn't have that bounce effect. Activate the big Welcome. Chain the effect of Lovely here. So either ripping the Ash or and they're just going to scoop it right there, realizing that they're going to have game. No matter what they do, there's no point of ashing the big Welcome. And we see Labyrinth take it there with the virus that they kept in going potentially second into game 3 here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I want to see some more content like this. Let me know in the future, and stay safe. Peace.